Welcome to Flippin' Trinkets and Treasures. We are two Southern ladies on a journey to find new treasures. Every day is a new adventure and a chance to step into the past and learn about where we come from. To add to our growing collection of pretty things and make a few bucks along the way. This is our passion. It's how we make our living, and more important than anything, it's fun. So come along for the ride and we can travel our next adventure together. See you there. Hi everybody.
Hi.
Welcome back to our channel. We're here doing finally doing the haul video for Second Chances and the Goodwills that we visited in Clarksville, Tennessee last week. Of course I was gonna try to do it sooner, but we went to that concert and did that haul video for the concert, so it kind of pushed this one back a little bit. But we got, a decent amount to show you. And I just want to get right into it if you don't care, so let's go. I think we're going to show you first what we found at Second Chances. We didn't get a whole lot there, but what we did get was pretty decent. So, let's see. First thing we got is a piggy bank, and it's an elephant,
and it's adorable.
It's adorable. It's also, who was it? I forget who makes it. Patty something or other. Well, it's signed and it's a specific artist, but it's got its, it's missing one of them, but it's got its plug in the bottom, and it's got some felt tabs on the bottom to keep from scratching on the table. But I loved it. Like the pink hearts. It's just a very,
and the trunk is up.
What does that mean? Trunk up. Good luck.
So maybe they're showing the signature.
Oh, where did I find it? Where was it? Oh, it's right there. Sorry. And the signature, it's not really, I guess it is. But it's Patty, I think. We've had, I can't for the life of me remember the last name of this person, but we've had her stuff before.
Yes.
So, we know it sells. And that one's in really good condition. It's super cute. I mean, I think it'll do well.
Good condition.
And then Mom found this one. It's a tile with, I think it's a oak leaf or
maple leaf.
Maple leaf. Yeah, it's a maple leaf. And it's just a plain tile. It's redware. It's made in Italy. And some made in Italy's pieces are worth more than others. But I pretty much pick up anything made in Italy if it's cheap enough. So, yeah, I love Italy. Did we ever decide if that was a signature or just crackling?
Scribbling.
Yeah, scribbling. It's not a signature, it's scribbling.
Scribbling.
I'll show you what we're talking about. It's right in here. Like, you see it's jagged. First I thought it was maybe like some kind of a crack or something, because there's some of those over here, but it's so much more defined down here. And that just started me nuts. I mean, how do you expect people to know who you are if you just scribble whatever it is that your name is, and it doesn't look anything like your actual name?
But you would be amazed at how one scribble differs from another.
That's true.
Especially like if you're a pharmacist and you receive doctor's orders.
Yeah.
On hard copy scripts. And after a while, they recognize those doctor's signatures. So look at that one.
Yeah. And even when you're looking at like autographs, they don't necessarily look like the name either. But I don't know. I was about to say it looks lazy, or that's kind of lazy, but that's kind of negative. But at the same time, it's like, write your name.
Sometimes they're in such a hurry though.
But I understand that. But like with this kind of stuff, with art, it's like, take pride in what you just made and put your name on it. Like, I don't know.
Oh, and maybe they do that because it'd be hard to forge.
I mean, that's true, but
it's not perfect.
Oh, anyway, so we also got some, what is that? Oh, this, okay. I already tried to give her the paper. Okay, anyway, we got some mushrooms, and even better, we got mushroom salt and pepper shakers. I love salt and pepper shakers. Now, these have numbers on the bottom. I'm not entirely sure. I'm sure it stands for like a model number or something. I ended up finding, I don't remember what they were, but I remember I ended up finding them on eBay. But I like mushrooms. There's some about them that I find cute. Like, I like them. And these are definitely vintage. Just the style of them, the color. I like them. And they'll probably do better than some of the other salt and pepper shakers that we've had. Because you'd be surprised. Every time we've gotten mushroom salt and pepper shakers, they've sold pretty quick.
Pretty quickly.
So, that was a good buy. Okay. And, okay, even more. Oh, sorry. Salt and pepper shakers. But these are actually Mexico. And, interesting enough, when I was looking at these after I bought them, I was like, where do you put the salt and pepper?
There's no holes in the bottom. There's no stoppers in the bottom.
But you actually just twist off the top.
Twist it off.
Which I think is interesting.
I think it's neat.
Mm-hmm. But those will do well too, I think. Okay. And this is, I want to say it's a log.
A log
planter. Mm-hmm. Like, and I'm not sure what it is, but I'm sure it's a made in the USA maker. But it's a log planter. We've actually had one like this before.
You can actually see the tree rings.
Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. Isn't that neat? And look, it's just a regular planter. But we've actually had this before and sold it. So I would say probably $12 to $14 for that. I will tell you, because this was bought last week, and we're just not doing the haul, I know, but pretty much all of these are already listed on eBay.
They are,
so,
yes.
And I'll show you one in a minute that was already sold on eBay. And these are a couple more salt and pepper salt and pepper shapers. Anyways, they were sold, but they're little, I think are they cardinals?
The little brown cardinals.
Which means they're probably girls. But I thought they were really cute.
They're so dainty.
You had to cover your face. I'm sorry. It was making the birds blurry. But they're so cute. And they're little. And they're very, like, they're a fine, like, ceramic or whatever that is. But it's really light. They're cute. Oh, I found this too. And honestly, I wasn't sure what this was. I don't remember what it is now. It's art glass, whatever it is, but it almost reminds me of how some of the recycled glass is supposed to feel, because it's really thick and textured on the bottom.
Heavy.
And it's really heavy. But it's this cobalt blue art glass bowl. And it's kind of oddly shaped. It's not quite a square, because there's like a loop, there's a little curve here, but it's cobalt blue, and this up here is super smooth, but when you flip it over, there's all this texture. Like around here, and there's lines here.
It's like ridges.
Yeah, I mean, it's very heavy. And it's got, I mean, it was handmade, however it was done, because there's actual little marks, like I don't know if I can show it or not, but there's like this little cut almost here that looks like it would be a scratch, but it's not, because it goes into the actual like mold like smoothly. Like it was done while it was being made. But I thought it was really interesting, and I love the color. Anytime you can get a cobalt blue, I love it. And this one is really, I mean, it's really neat. I like it a lot. I have no idea how much we'll sell it for, but it'll do well. I kept it.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
Okay. Now this is the last thing that we found at Second Chances. It's probably the ones we were most excited about.
It was my favorite.
Yeah.
Because I found them.
Okay, Mom. And it is food dogs. Like, they're so amazing. I mean, I love them. Now, I think in the previous video when we were talking about when we were in Second Chances, or in the car, talking about how we hadn't seen these out in the wild, like, you know, in stores. Now, I've actually seen a pair of these
I hadn't.
in the first thing we ever filmed at Bright's Antique World. They had some in a display case. But those are the only ones I've seen aside from these. And these are far prettier than the ones I saw there. And these are also the ones that have already sold. They sold within probably 2 hours of me listing them. And that was this morning, actually. So we have a whole scheduled list of drafts that we have, and I'll list a few every day. And today was the day for these. Now, we paid $9.50 for the pair, and they sold today for $40. I'll actually show you a picture of the sold listing. We'll probably right in here somewhere. But we were super excited for one thing to find these, and then to have them sell so quickly after listing, which makes me wonder if I didn't maybe sell them too cheap. But you know what, I will take $40. That's a massive profit. And actually this one sale takes care of actually more than probably everything we paid for that same day, from Second Chances and the Goodwill. So from here on out, because of this purchase right here in this sale, everything's been paid for and everything's going to be profit from here on out of what we bought that day. So I thought that's a pretty good deal.
It's an awesome deal.
Bye bye. And these will stay out because they have to be shipped tomorrow. Right. Let me get some of this stuff up here. Look at some of the littles. What are you dropping, Mother?
He's trying to run free.
It's the floor.
I know.
Oh Lord, how it didn't break. Okay. Now Mom found this, and it's a collectible plate, but it's a wall hanging plate. It's made by Ardalt, A-R-D-A-L-T, and it's made in Japan. We can probably take that off because that's not a maker's mark, it's the store. But anyway, it's swans, and they're 3D swans because you've got the mom and the daddy, or whichever goes which. Hey! Sorry, this is me being like observant. Remember yesterday we were talking about how that the brass ducks are always like one's curved and one's up? It's the same way here, kind of. And I'm guessing that's probably the daddy because it's flying away. But there's the daddy and the mama and the babies. They're so cute, but it's a 3D plate, which I think is really neat. Of course, there's the sticker right in there. But I mean, that's really neat. I think we'll probably get about $12 to $15 for that plate, and we only paid like what, $3?
Yeah.
So I mean, that's a good deal. Okay, hold on. Sorry. Okay. And Mom found these, I forget what they were called, puff birds?
Puff birds.
Okay. She found a three-piece set of puff birds. And if you know what puff birds are, they're these. They're like pudgy little birds. And I think they're made of resin.
Short and fluffy.
I mean, they're super cute. And their faces are detailed. It's really cute. And the colors are good with the wings. Of course, that's the gray one. Got the red one. And we actually had a set similar to these a while back, and we sold them pretty quick.
I think they were smaller though.
Yeah, and they were a different texture.
I like these.
And then we have the blue.
Looks like a little snowbird.
And these are all like real birds, but they're so pudgy you can't tell the difference between them. They're just fat little birds. And then I found these interesting. I found these on an end stand at Goodwill, and they're like in a what's the kind of trays those were?
Lacquered.
These are kind of lacquered, but they're different. I know, but these are little like storage trays, and I'm pretty sure they're probably made in Japan or someplace like that. But they separate, and each level has an open compartment, the lid, an open storage tray.
And there's what, 3 of them?
There's 3 of them.
And with a tray and a handle.
And they're floral design on the front. They look very oriental. So I'm sure they come from somewhere in that direction. But I just thought it was really neat. I don't know how much it's worth just yet, but I like it. And I think it's interesting. I think someone's going to want that. And then, of course, so I'd said in a previous video that Mom and I are kind of trying to stay away from plates right now because we have so many. But there are always exceptions. And the exception, look how light this is, how frail.
Oh, I know.
That's amazing. Okay. Again, for some reason, we've been making bank on the side of the end stands at the Goodwill store lately. Like everything on the ends.
I think some of that is because when they start restocking, that's where they go to because everybody else is in the middle aisles.
Because there was a whole 4-piece set of, okay, it's a teacup. Are you gonna, okay, hold on. Just wanted to take our pictures. There we go. I'll see if it'll, I don't know if it'll zoom in. Hold on for a second. Let's see if it'll zoom. There we go. Okay, and it's Noritake. I think it's upside down right now. It is. Anyways, this is Noritake.
Can I come back now?
Yes, Mother, you can come back over. Hold that. But it came with a plate, not a teacup, but a plate with a cup holder section on it. And this is Noritake too. But the thing is, and the reason we got it, oh, there we go. That M right there is important. Noritake. I forget what the M stands for, but I've heard other people talk about it. Oh, what was it? They're hand painted Japan. But anyway, the thing is, these plates are way older than any of the things that we have in our inventory right now. They're old, and the reason I know that they're old is even though they have the Noritake stamp, which is great, and they're made in Japan, they're hand painted. Like literally, they're hand painted. But the bottom, it's very interesting. The bottom has no finish. Like it's not glazed or painted over. It's just the flat surface of what it was when they first made it, with a stamp in the middle. And that just gives it a little age. And of course, it's the little handle here, and it's gold rims all the way around. Now I haven't done my research on these yet, but I have a feeling it's probably pretty decent. And like I said, we got 4 of these, 4 sets of plate and cups, and they're all in the same condition. Like they're really decent. And I was actually really excited to find these. It's got that floral design in the middle. There's that cup holder all the way around. And then the flat finish. It just has no shine to it, which I find interesting. So anyway, I was kind of excited about finding those. And they were $1.99 for the cup together. Okay, let me pause this and restart it. Be right back. And voila. Okay. So then, as we first walked into the as we first walked into the Goodwill store, they've actually developed a Halloween section right at the front of the store, and a whole shelving unit that goes all the way across. And the first thing I saw looking on the shelves was this. It's jack-o'-lantern, and it has the same face on both sides, but it's metal. And Mom thinks
I think it's cast iron.
It's heavy. It's like you could kill somebody with this thing. Just knock them over the head with it. But I liked it. And it's made in China, which I know a lot of people kind of don't care for that. And I don't normally either, but this is a quality looking piece. And Halloween is selling right now. Because Halloween's just right around the corner, you know.
Which probably wouldn't be bad to list it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Before it's too late.
Absolutely. Okay, but I love that. Alright, and then we found these. Now these are wall hangers too. Hold on, upside down. And I don't exactly know what they would be called. I mean, I know that they're wall hangers because they have the wall hanging backing, but they're like a metal, looks like shape. Okay, and these are made of what's that kind of wood? Presswood.
Presswood.
They're presswood frames, but is it a flower or a leaf?
Looks like a hickory leaf to me.
But they're metal. Excuse me.
Looks like really thin tin.
Yeah, really thin, really thin. I think it's it probably is a little bit of tin, but it's kind of gold painted on the bottom, the bottom I have to forgive the door. Dogs think they can't be anywhere without us. So, but there's the maple leaf, and then we had another one, and it's mushrooms, and they kind of have the 3D effect, kind of like that plate did, because they stick out. They're not flat against the backing. They kind of stick out, like, and they're probably moldable a little bit, but I love mushrooms too. Like the salt and pepper shakers, I like mushrooms. But anyways, I really thought these were super cute, and they're all like $2 a piece. So we'll see how those do. Then, now this one is nothing outstandingly special, but I loved it because, well, for one thing, I probably wouldn't have picked it up except I heard what it played, and that's my favorite Christmas movie, like, of all time. So we got a little snowman, and he's sparkly, and he's modern, but his little birdhouse is on the top. But hold on, let's see if I can get it to play. Keep going, a little more. It's White Christmas. I love it. Oh, it makes me happy. And I'm actually partial to musical boxes and figurines too, because most of the time, yeah, and most of the time the songs that they play are something that I'm sentimental about or something, you know. So yeah, I thought it was really cute, and it was only like $1.75, so I was like, I like it, even if it is modern. Okay. Oh God, I love that. That's not paint. That's like hard. I'm not sure what that is. It's actually molded that way. Oh, I'm not.
Maybe one of y'all can help us with it.
Yeah, sorry. I got distracted. Well, we'll get to that one in a minute, though. Okay, because I'm saving the best ones for last. I always do that.
Always.
Okay, and this one, again, it's because I'm very fond of horses. One of these days, I'm going to have like a horse sanctuary where I have horses everywhere. But I found this little horse figurine, and it kind of reminded me of, I don't know if you've ever seen Spirit, the Disney movie Spirit. It's about a buckskin, but I loved his face. It was actually pretty decent, and it was only like $1.50, so I was like, I'll get the horsey. I'll save you from being on the show forever. But like I said, it's not nothing special, but I liked it, so.
He's sweet.
Alright, and then, on one of the end stands, I grabbed this, and it's, of course, a white, is it ceramic?
That'd be porcelain.
Porcelain plate with a gold rim. Of course, it's got a floral print in the middle. Now, normally, this brand, I would never have seen, or noticed it except for that, rewind. Okay. I wouldn't have thought with the floral print, it would be what it is. But, it is actually Lenox. Now usually Lenox is just the white porcelain with the gold rim or the gold accents. I don't know. I guess maybe I'm limited on how much I've seen of Lenox, so I've never seen the floral print on it. But it's actually one of the Made in USA versions, because Lenox also has some Made in China pieces that they do, and I mean there's nothing wrong with that, but I prefer the ones that are made in the USA. And I just know I like it. I like Lenox, and not everybody does, but I think it's gorgeous. It's always very classy and
quality.
Yes,
quality.
It's beautiful. And that one was only like $1.79. So, all right, we're getting down to it. Now, this one actually looks good. It has some marks here. Okay, and what it is, it's a Lester cat figurine. Now, he doesn't look like a very happy cat. He actually looks like he's judging somebody.
Hey, we could name him Lester, the Luster Cat.
Oh my God. Look, it looks like he's looking over there and judging somebody.
He does too.
You kind of look hateful, kitty. But
put him time out.
And I feel like there's some kind of, like, you can't see it. Well, maybe a little bit. Like right in there, there's some kind of marking, like that's pressed into it. I'm not sure what it is. And we may not be able to find out, but we'll do some research on it and see what it's worth. But I just like cats and dogs and, you know,
any animal.
Yep. For example, I also like turtles.
Oh, I just love that. It's beautiful.
Now, this one's not marked on the bottom or anything, but I have a feeling it's something like, I don't know, maybe Mexico or similar to that. We'll do some searching on it, but I'm pretty sure it's a handmade something from somewhere. Surely it's from somewhere, I hope. But I thought that was really pretty. Okay, now the last two pieces are our favorites.
Oh, they're awesome.
They're absolutely gorgeous. Oh, it's a hair. I was like, oh my god, it's a crack. I have a feeling, considering how that's made, I think it's Italy. Okay, it's another figurine, but it's a doggy. But look at how it's painted. Look at the colors. I'll turn this around. I think it's Italy.
Look at his nose, his mouth.
Oh, isn't it cute? Hi. But it does say
is that doggy in the window?
hand painted. Sorry, well, anyway, it says hand painted here on the belly, but it doesn't say where. But given the style of that writing, I think it's Italy. I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure this is probably a made in Italy item. However it is, he's gorgeous, and I love it. But he'll get some research.
Look at those eyes.
Oh no.
He's just so precious.
And now, for the really impressive piece.
Ooh.
That's amazing. I don't know how they did that. Not even feeling them to see if they've had any chips on them.
I felt kind of a rough spot up here.
I don't think it's a crack. It's still the right color. Everything's colored there. I think maybe it'd just be a manufacturer thing. If it's manufactured, I don't know how this was done. It almost looks like. But look at this. Look at the colors of this cat. The face is great. Now it doesn't have any markings on that I see on the bottom. But I would almost say this was Mexico. But it's so textured. Like all these little spiny things.
Looks like spikes.
They're actually the same texture as the cat. Get off there. Get off.
And each little flower is
Like literally.
it's raised up off of the surface.
Almost like it was like applied or something. Like I don't know how they did it. But and what's crazy is this glazing on the cat's, like the head, you see the shine, it's glazed. But it's pottery or like ceramic on the bottom. It's a flat ceramic, which is the makeup of whatever this is, made of. And they applied this glaze, and this glaze hardened. And I don't know, but it's really, really neat. See
Very
the colors.
detailed and time consuming.
And that had to have taken quite a bit of time. Like this, I mean, that's just crazy. Because every single one of the feet has it on it. I just loved it. I mean, it's amazing. And I have a feeling, I think it's actually older because it looks like it almost has some crazing. I don't know. But I thought it was great.
I love it.
Yeah. But that's about it from this haul. You guys, if you see anything and we're not sure of, please let us know. Like, because that's how we're learning. We research ourselves. We get on our computers and search and use Google Lens and use WorthPoint to search and see if we can find the artists or the makers of these things. And most of the time we're pretty successful, but sometimes there are things that just completely stump us. And if you ever see anything on here and we either say it's the wrong thing, or if we're not sure what it is,
And you do.
yeah, please let us know. That would be so helpful for us. Like, I mean, yeah. We're learning more and more every single day, but we still have a long way to go. I'm trying to think of what's coming up. I do know that this Saturday we should have a new shop video. We are not sure where we're going yet. We haven't planned that far ahead, which we probably should have, but it's just the last couple weeks have been difficult. Like there's just been a lot going on. But we should have a shop video up on Saturday. Like I said, not sure where we're going, but we'll go somewhere, and we'll go somewhere interesting. And then there'll be another shop video next Thursday, probably, and then a haul video on Tuesday. Yeah.
If things go according to plan.
Yeah. Which we're really trying to stick to a schedule here, because I know that a lot of people really prefer the predictability of how things are like listed on YouTube and things. But you think of anything else?
Mm-mm.
I can't either. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed what we had to show you. Don't forget we have our Facebook page, our Instagram, and our eBay store down in the down in the description below. Okay. Anyway, so come see us. No, I don't know anyone in Texas. Anyway, we're gonna get out of here. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
See y'all later.
Bye. Thanks for watching. And if you like what you see, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button or that little bell in the corner that gives you notifications of when we post our videos. Have a great day.